Well, I just found another receiver to obsess on for years and years and years until I find one at a ham fest. Isn't this a beauty? Beauty, eh? Love this Hallicrafters. It's the Hallicrafters SX-28 and SX-28A and whatever. This thing is just a fantastic looking receiver back from long ago. There's even a Wikipedia page on the SX-28. So I've never been a real big fan of any radio gear. I don't know why, from 1960 going backwards, but this one I could definitely load up on. The Sky Rider. How awesome, what a name for a receiver. Built in 1940, what does it say, 1940 till about 1946. It's a general coverage receiver. It is just absolutely beautiful. The knobs on it, this is just something that might be very hard to find. I don't know what the situation is on this. They have all these other models here too. The 36 to 27, but the SX-28, it's just a gleaming example of fine quality craftsmanship in pure art. This thing is like the coolest looking ever. This would be the greatest receiver to have back in the ham shack, just running. I know I have a Hammerlin HQ-180. I should just shut up and just, enjoy that. But I mean, I can look at this thing and study it, I guess. Here's old 1940s pipe smoking Big Daddy. It is SX-28 right there. Yeah. Just look at the knobs. They're like wheels on a ship, like big old wheels, This thing is just so cool looking, man. This is definitely a receiver that I think I'm going to read about, try to study. And I think oh man, I guess, look at this thing. Holy buckets. Like, this is just a classic. It's another thing to kind of occupy a person's time playing with and tuning. And, this thing would definitely probably, unless I could find one that's in really good shape, this would definitely be a receiver that I would probably wind up, learning how to work on. And I think this is going to also, like, one of the things about having older equipment, and I do not know how to work on any of this stuff. I think I'm kind of committed to probably learning this electronics. That's why I'm doing the 1950s Amateur Radio Handbook, just to get a basic foundation. But through going to ham fests, keeping an eye on eBay and whatever, and Craigslist, I think, making the first attempt at working on one of these radios, like turning on my Hammerlin receiver and learning about aligning it and all that, and what kind of test equipment I would need. That can all be built up over time, and I think I could learn this stuff. But if I like this old equipment, this SX-28 and stuff like this is 1940 technology. This is like real, I mean, I don't know, this is something that really catches my eye. It's just a really nice classic radio, and I'm sure this thing works really well as well. If it's, it's got a BFO. Hallicrafters SX-28, made in Chicago. This thing is badass. So 73, folks, and happy hamming.